What is up, party people? It's your boy Voltron with another AMP video. So I was reading an article today. It's an interesting article about the SEC, and it got me thinking about AMP because, by now most of you already know the issues that the AMP token had as a result of Gary Gnu and his squad at the SEC. It scared off a lot of the exchanges. They got delisted. Binance delisted them, for example. And it just led to issues, because it just slows down the project. Project was moving full steam ahead. Along comes this issue, so they have to stop, find out what's the problem, get things going forward. But let's talk about the article I read. So what's interesting is that if you've been watching the news with XRP, with ASTC, what they're doing, the Coinbase and all that stuff, Gary Gnu has been trying to apply a law that was created way back when, before computers were mainstream, and is trying to apply it to crypto. And I said in this channel, I'm not a lawyer, so keep that in mind. I'm not a lawyer, I'm just a regular person like most of you guys watching this channel. So I said, hey, how can you apply a law that was created before the technology existed? He's trying to apply something that just doesn't fit. It doesn't make sense to me. I was telling you back then that, hey, you can apply this to trading cards. You can apply this to wine, because there's a market where people trade wine. It's that this just doesn't make sense. And then one of the commissioners of the SEC said the same thing. She said that she doesn't think that the Howey Test can be applied correctly when it comes to crypto. It just can't. And she went on to give some sort of example that it's like saying, we're going to go after an orange farmer and charge his oranges, accuse his oranges that he grew as a security. So this is potentially good news because it means that even within the SEC, there's disagreement on whether they can apply the Howey Test, whether the Howey Test is applicable in the case of crypto. So you got Gary Gnu saying one thing and you got a commissioner saying something else. So what does this mean? Well, it means the case is probably still going to go on. And ultimately, my opinion, AMP's going to come out of this fine. Flexa Network's going to come out of this fine. So ultimately, someone's got to ask him, okay, you guys at the SEC can't agree on what a security is and what a security is not. You guys are finding disagreement on the Howey Test itself. You got one person, Gary Gnu, saying it could be applied, and you got a commissioner saying you can't apply it. So what is it? Which one's correct? Who are you are correct? Have you guys given guidance? No, we haven't. Why? Because you guys can't agree on a definition of a security. So ultimately, there's probably going to be some sort of settlement, in my opinion. And once the settlement occurs, the MP token is probably going to start getting listed again. The project's going to start moving forward again. They're still moving forward, but now they can apply more of that energy towards building, towards creating, towards making the AMP token a success. So let's see what the future holds, because in my gut, I have a feeling that the AMP token is going to come out a lot stronger once this mess with the SEC is done with, once the government decides to give us some sort of regulation, companies know what to do, and then we're skipping the moon and going straight to Neptune. Anyway, guys, until next time, peace out, safe investing.